There is no legal date for the election. Some speak of the 9th of March. I cannot speak on that. As far as I am aware, there is no legal decision to hold the election.
The quorum for any meeting of the commission shall be 3 members.
This is what was reported on the Sunday Times on the 22nd.
Chairman of the Election Commission, Nimal Puncheva, told the Sunday Times last night that the 3 commissioners were contacted virtually by Zoom and their consent obtained. 5th Commissioner M.M. Mohammed was present at the commission office.
That means the decision was reached by the chairman and M.M. Mohammed. He himself says that thereafter they spoke to the rest and obtained their consent. The decision was made by these 2 individuals. If you inquire from the other 3 members, they do not maintain this position. I will provide you with the evidence. So no official decision has been taken to hold the election. Right now we don't have the funds. We have no intention of delaying or suspending anything. If the process should go ahead, everyone must discuss it. We can find a solution for this. Right now we have no funds. There is no election as well. There are no funds for an election. There is no election even if there are funds. What can we do? Why are you yelling?
President Wickramasinghe also noted that the Election Commission must be summoned to a Parliament's election committee for an inquiry and proposed by a group of MPs.
The commission is accountable to the Parliament. There was a proposal to appoint a select committee in Parliament. Appoint it and report everything to the Supreme Court. We have the power over the finances. These MPs want the election delayed. The opposition MPs do not want the election. I got the messages. All of you want the election to be delayed. All of you said you will make some noise and then be silent. Did you not say that? Didn't the JVP want the election delayed? Why are you holding on to this? It is shameful. Everyone holding on to this wanted the election postponed. No one has postponed the election and the commission has not given a date for the election.
මේක අල්ලගෙන ඉන්න හැම එක්කෙනාම ඡන්දේ කල් දාන්න කිව්වා. කවුරුත් ඡන්දේ කල් දාලා නැහැ. තාම කොමිසමෙන් ඡන්දේ තියන්න දිනියක් දාලා නැහැ.
10 billion rupees was allocated from the budget. Why are you not proving that amount? However, what has happened is that the constitution has been cast aside and a circular was issued not to work for credit. The finance minister issued a statement on essential expenditure and it does not include election expenses. Can a finance ministry circular do away with the articles in the constitution?
We can spend if we can generate the revenue as expected. We need to ask this house, are we going to tell the central bank to print more money? As per the IMF agreement, we cannot print more money.
We have been working with you since 1999. This is good screenplay. The drama is going well with the actors.
I know parliamentarian Marikar wishes to speak. You must speak up and even engage in a satyagraha. There is no issue.
අපි එක තීරණයක් ගත්තා IMF එකේ just wait a minute. I just sit down. No, sit down. I am talking to your man. You sit down, man. I brought you into politics. Shut up and sit down. මේ එකක් කියන්නම් ජන මේ කාලේ නාස්ති කරන්න බෑ කියලා මේගොල්ලෝ මමයි මේගොල්ලෝ ගෙනාවේ මගේ මොලේ ඕක ගෙනිච්චේ. ඉතින් දැන් දැන ගන්න ඔයගොල්ලෝ මොලේ නෑ මේ කියන දේ කරන්න කියලා. හරි. මොලෙත් නෑ බලෙත් නෑ.
You must proceed with this process even by appointing a new commission. It appears that the UNP Working Committee of 2012 is back with you.
UNP Working Committee UNP Working Committee ගරු ජනාධිපතිතුමනි මම මීට කලින්ුත් මේ සභාවේ කියලා තියෙනවා ඔබතුමා අර අපිරාජ ඉබ්බකේ ඉන්න අර මොලකරු කියලා අපිට පැහැදිලි
I have noticed before in this house that you are like the mastermind in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It is clear that you have a big brain. If this situation continues, Will you not have the presidential election or the parliamentary election or even provincial council elections? You play by the book and per the conditions by the IMF. There is instability in the country.
If we look at the constitution, there are two important matters. The franchise shall be exercisable at the election of the President of the Republic and of the members of Parliament, and at every referendum by every citizen being qualified to be an elector, as hereinafter provided, has his name entered in the registry of electors. We must protect all the votes. We will conduct the election on time.
I second the proposal made by parliamentarian Dayasiri Jayasekara to reappoint the election commission. Ranil Wickremesinghe, who spoke highly of democracy, is acting like Hitler. Do not try to prevent parliamentary democracy. Grant the election.
Opposition MPs moved to the well in the House and engaged in a protest, and thereafter the President exited the chambers.
Despite the demand for an election here, if the chairman of the election commission is not performing his legal and constitutional duties, there is no way of holding the election. So instead of shouting here, go before the election commission and demand for an election. Then the election commission will hold the election legally. The president came here and put on a show and ran away when we started shouting. I tabled this picture in parliament. Ranil Wickremesinghe marched from Dondra Head when Chandrika was postponing the election. This same person is now saying that elections will not be held. How can he decide whether or not there will be an election? Is he the Commissioner General of Elections? He is also misusing Parliament. He is calling members of the opposition fools. He is the fool. He is the one protecting the thieves. He couldn't even secure one seat in Parliament. Do not allow him to misuse the Parliament. Does he think he is the king? You must be knowing what happened to the people who acted like kings. We cannot let these people control the election commission. The Treasury Secretary, who is hiding behind the circulars, better prepare himself to serve 3 years in prison after the next government comes into power. We would also like to inform the government printer to prepare to go to jail if you plan on adhering to these illegal circulars. We will not allow him to do whatever he wants in this country. We only staged a satyagraha on the 20th. We will go across the country and collect 5 million signatures. We will file in motions at the Supreme Court. If the election is postponed, we will fight against it, and if this fight converts into a struggle, don't blame us for it.
මේ මැතිවරණ කල් තිබ්බොත් හන්දියක් ගානේ නැවත පටන් ගන්නවා ඒක අරගලයකට පරිවර්තන වුණොත් අපිට දොස් කියන්න එපා කියන එක අපි කියනවා